Well, it's been a very interesting day. I just finished filming one of my last segments, but I just got news that the club has now been reopened. It's been such a painful and agonizing process, and so unnecessary. But when you're dealing with local government, this is what you have to go through. So the news is that we are basically opened in the interim. We've arranged a short distance compromise, and now we're moving on to establishing the viability or the suitability of a proper range. And I'm fairly confident we can prove that. I think we already have, but we have to go through a very long procedure. But that does mean that for the spring season, we are finally open. And that means I can finally shoot. So, I'm indoors today, just because it's night time now and it's getting dark and cold, but I'm gonna spend a bit of time just remembering how to use this thing. So, let's do some shooting. Yep, still got it. Which isn't really saying much. I'm a pretty unproven shooter. Never really got far in competition, so never really had the chance to do so. And unfortunately, I'm missing out on the upcoming Holdsworth Trophy at Moorabbin Archery Club. I've done that competition every year. It was actually my very first competition that I ever did, and I was not prepared for it at all. You can see my my archery reflection video in my playlist. That's my very first tournament, but I wasn't ready for it. Now I've been back ever since in various degrees of readiness. But unfortunately, because I haven't really touched my bow for the past 5 months or so, I didn't really feel prepared mentally or physically, so I've chosen to pass. I will still be going, but as a spectator and a coach. I managed to convince one of our shooters, our juniors, to try his very first competition, so I'll be his cornerman. At the same time, hopefully I'll see a lot of you there. There's Victoria. Oh, that was not my best shot. Still, right in the gold. I'm shooting a tri-spot target, the 40cm one, so I'm at 10 meters, so it's a bit close for it. But of course, at this distance, you expect every shot to be gold. Isn't always guaranteed. That was not a good shot. Stopped right on the edge of the clicker. Probably should have pushed through a lot more. A bit lower than usual. Still a straight shot, but could have been smoother. Now I am using the Fairweather finger tab. Some people have asked for a review. That will be coming very shortly, I hope. Very nice finger tab though, I really enjoy it. It's simple. Where'd that go? It's low, okay. Yeah, it's a very simple tab. Reminds me a lot of the Archery, sorry, the W&W 360. That's very simple. I blew my vein up there. That doesn't matter. It's less distance, who cares? Interesting contact. Not sure why that happened. Oh. also using my micro Titan scope. For those who've seen a lot of my videos, you might recognize the blue one that I had. That was the normal Titan scope. This one's a micro, and my one's black, which suits my card scheme a bit better. Oh, not a good shot. Thought to collapse there, just kind of reverse the draw. Typical, you know, archery fault. You know, they can't really fault anyone. That's one of the hardest things, to get that back tension and flow. Very hard, especially with recurve. You have to maintain that all the time. No, hesitated. I was thinking something else very momentarily. Straight on again. There we go. That was a much better process. Yeah. That was nice. I am, by the way, wearing the Lancaster Archery shirt. Just arrived in the mail for me the other day. Really happy with it. This is the limited edition jersey. There are several versions, but I really like this one. The other ones are a bit dark, and I'm more fond of the lighter colours. And I do love the colours and branding. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just bought them to support Lancaster. I'm very fond of what they offer. And they posted a thank you message on my Facebook page, which is really cool. Shot was alright. Didn't want to lose too much on tension. That was a little longer than what I normally do. Alright. Not exactly sighted in for 10 meters. Being mindful that I have a slight tendency to move my anchor point slightly off to the side, and that will obviously change the left-right impact. So I'm trying to be more conscious in getting my finger tab under my jaw a lot more cleaner. That means the sight picture must be correct each time. So noticing I'm shooting left a lot more. That isn't a sight issue, it's a technique issue. There you go, dead center. I just want to show what's going on from my perspective. So I'll try to do this way. So you can see that's my sight there. That's the Titan Micro. It's a nice sight aperture. So what's happening is that at full draw, which I'm not a full draw, but imagine I am. What's happening is that because I'm shifting my anchor point slightly to the side of my face, what's happening is that my sight picture drifts that way a bit, like that. And if I anchor directly under my jaw, it goes more toward the center, kind of like that, little tire in there. There. So what happens, if you can see on target, that my first set of three, where I wasn't paying attention to my anchor, I'm drifting to the left. There, and there. My second set of 3, well, was paying attention to my anchor, and I had the correct sight picture. That's the more centralized set. Alright, I'm going to do a couple more ends before I pack it up for the night. And because I mentioned the anchor point, you can see I'm zoomed into my face here, so you can see where I'm placing my anchor. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a little nervous here, because I'm going to be like, Let's see how we go. That felt alright. There we go. Oh, it's to the left. Maybe it wasn't alright. There we go. That still left. That was straight in the middle. Not sure what changed there. That was not a great shot. Still dead center. But kind of waited too long. Kind of stopped on the edge of the cliff and looked down before I jumped off. That's what my coach used to tell me. I used to always hesitate on the clicker, especially in a competition setting or a scoring round. I would always be freaked out by scoring. Very much a mental game. That was clean, a bit to the left though. So I've got to watch out for my left right on the sight picture. Nope. Rhythm was okay, but shot was still left. So, still not paying attention to that sight picture exactly. Still getting used to the new sight aperture, so that's not surprising, but I should be paying more attention to exactly the string lines up. Alright, let's zoom out now. Seeing my face in high definition is a little weird. I don't think my anchors are that big a problem right now. I think it's just my sight picture or my string alignment. So we'll work on that. I reckon this will be our last end. It's been a long day and it's a nice shooting game, especially outside. That does mean that there'll be more outdoor previews coming up, which is nice. Nice change of scenery. That was terrible. Oh dear. That wasn't fatigue, that was just again mental block. You just want to finish the shot, but you don't quite set yourself up to do so. That was a terrible shot in every way. It's amazing. I have to give so much credit to people who train Olympic style archery. Like that control is not something that everyone can do. And people say it looks too easy, there's no physicality involved. No, having that precise muscle control to shoot at a target that small, that far away, that takes something else. No, starting to lose it a bit there. Alright, I'm going to do 5 more. Anyone who's done archery like this knows the feeling. You're at the end of your training session and your coach is yelling you to finish it up. I landed the same spot, but too much lateral movement. Kind of bounced off my face. I felt that turn, so wasn't a great shot. Oh, really feeling that in the back. One doesn't take 5 months of archery and they expect to shoot the same. especially not recurve. Alright, a little low. Sometimes you're in that mindset, you just got to get it done. And it might be your, you have your 4 minutes in the line, and you have like 2 more arrows, so you've got 20 seconds, you've got to go, bang, finish it up. Yeah, definitely my last arrows. 2 more. As much as you want to punch through that pain barrier, you've got to remember that archery is about form. So if you're shooting poorly for the last 6 hours or so, then you're reinforcing bad habits. That was a bad shot in the making. This is a very realistic training session, and normally I would cut all the bad shots out, but I'm keeping everything in, because this is what most people will go through authentically. Straight but low. You can see I'm getting pretty tired. And in fairness, I've been shooting for quite a while, so this isn't the full training session. I was outside before. Alright, last shot of the day. Let's make it a good one. And that's a smooth shot. That's beautiful. That's a gold. Yep, right in the middle. Good finish.